Hi everyone, welcome back, or hello for the first time. Start of a big project. This is in the future. I've already started it. I'm about halfway through at the moment. This is sprucing up my 1986 Toyota Hilux LM56 Ute. It's a flatbed Ute, old, pretty good condition. Diesel engine, 2.4 litre, but we'll go through that as I start work on it. It's going to need paint and just a bit of a tidy up really, and then I'll be looking at selling it in the future. So hope you enjoy, and for all you Hilux guys out there, this is a goodie. So here we have the Ute itself. It is covered in growth. It has a little bit of surface rust. Luckily it is only surface rust. It's been neglected. It's a 1986, so you can work out the age from there. It's a 2.4 diesel, not turbo, just normal diesel, as you can see inside. I have done a little bit of work. I stained the wood on the flatbed itself just to protect it, and I put that box in. That other box is for another project that I've already done. Yeah, not in too bad condition, but I'm sure we can make it a lot better. Here we can have a look into the engine bay itself. It's not too bad. Very, very little rust anywhere. As you can see, old engine, old vehicle, lots of room to work on it, so it's really easy. The air filter has had a little bit of water just sitting on top of it, and that's a little bit of surface rust, and I'll get rid of that. Neglected, yes, that is a small wasp's nest. They seem to like putting little nests all over this, and I found a few. The grill, yeah, very dirty, one little crack on it, but overall not in bad shape. I did put in the heat shielding on top, and it seems to work really well. No rust on the hood itself underneath, and yeah, very good. And let's have a look inside the cab. Spider webs everywhere, but hey-ho. Let's have a look. Quite basic in here. Plastic. The dash was cracked. Headliner's in okay condition. Yep, the sun visor's okay. That was the only bit of damage on the headliner. The gauges, well, it's got speedo, temperature gauge, fuel gauge. That's it. And of course the mileage, 215,000. So not too bad for one of these. All of these switches all work well, except for the AC. It doesn't have AC, but it's got windows, so that'll do. It's got an aftermarket stereo that was put in before I got it. Yeah, and that works quite well. I've put in new speakers as well because they were shot. Parking lights on the right hand side. Oh, that down there is the idle adjuster for when you start up. So if it's cold, you can get the idle to run hot, or you can turn it down. There's your indicators and also your light switch. This side you've got the windscreen wipers and the washer. And this is the gear stick, because it's a manual. 5-speed, on the tree I think they call it. So column shift, and here we are starting it. Here we are just checking all the gauges, making sure, and all of the lights and stuff like that all work. Wish they do. The only thing that wasn't working was the fuel gauge, and I've changed that now. Bought a new one on eBay and it works perfectly. Just playing with the adjusters there, and let's have a look outside to make sure everything is working correctly. Have a look at the back. Yeah, see, no clouds of smoke coming out. Engine's quite good, quite tight. Yeah, it does blow a little bit of black smoke, when it's under load, but that's a diesel for you. Lights, yeah, all working. They're showing a little bit yellow there, but they're not in real life. Let's have a look. What else? This is the hazard lights. So the indicators, they were all working. As you can see, all that side is working perfectly. Come on this side. Bugger. Not working. Quick tap, as you do. No. But again, turns out that the bulb was just slightly out and wasn't making contact, and that's all fixed now. Go around again. Look at the backside. All the lights there working perfectly. The electrics on this vehicle pretty good. However, what I did find was if you get the wrong bulb in, it can mess up. And this here is the working light that I put at the front. You can't use it when you're driving on the road, in New Zealand anyway, but you can if you're working, say, on a farm, or if you need it for anything else. Really bright, really good. So, engine itself, no leaks. Yeah, runs really, really well. So turn everything off, and yeah, as you can just see the speaker there, that's the brand new speakers I put in both sides. Inside, still a bit of a mess, but I'll work on that once the outside is done. And that is the engine bay itself. Not too dirty, should be easy enough to keep it clean. Give the aluminium a bit of a clean up in there. Good fuel filter in it. Yeah, everything else pretty good. So this is the truck before we start doing everything. Yes, I will give the exhaust a bit of a tidy up. That is one thing that has been done or has been worked on this truck prior to me getting it. So what have we got to do? Paint, clean. First thing, give it a damn good wash to get all of that growth off. See how bad the paint is and what we've got to work with. So what I'm just showing here is turn it off, turn it back on again, starts first time. But I will run without the key in. Not good, but that's just age. Overall, good little truck. Well, that was a freaking nightmare. Lifted that off on my own, and that's what I've got underneath. So as you can see, there may be a spot or two. I think that's the worst bit there. Just there. Of rust. The rest of it is really, really good. Back of the cab, a little bit of rust down the corners, but apart from that, sweet. And here's the underside. This turned out to be quite heavy. What I'll do is I'll most probably clean that off, let it dry, and then give it a coat. Sweet. Now it's time to give this a clean, a quick pressure wash. Get rid of all of the moss, the growth, and all of the loose paint, so we can see what we've got to work with. So, got most of the crap off it now, and this is what it looks like. It is white. But as you can see, rust, paint coming off, doors are crap. You can see that in the light, all this glazing type, real bad paint job, whoever did it. However, the frame itself is pretty darn good. So that's where we're going to stop this video, otherwise it's going to go on for too long. Next video, prep, maybe even put on a first coat of paint. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button and smash that like. It's just make things better with the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you next time, hopefully. Have a great day. Bye bye.